how do you see AI agents reshaping enterprise workflows? And what foundational or cloud elements do you think you need for adoption? I think this is a carry forward from what Gurang was just mentioning.
Uh, I'd like to say that uh, current enterprises are looking at adopting the new AI technologies. I'm working with around 30 to 40 enterprises on the customer base right now. In whole synergy, what I'm looking at, AI integration, automation, fine. You're doing very good, great. I don't want that. What is the business challenge that you're going to bring to the table? Solve the problem. How is that you're adding value to my business? Is the first question from the customer. So how are we solving those? We are solving step by step. First is, as Nishal was mentioning, process, governance. Yes, I do accept all those. But at the end, we are trying to adopt what is that adoption to the processes that we are incorporating in terms of automation, in terms of cloud, in terms of finance, and all these things we have to integrate. Like what Shiva was mentioning, entire ERP systems, ecosystem. Yes, we do have to automate all those. How are we automating scaling? And scaling is the second top priority in this ecosystem. How do we scale the ecosystems, right? So the ecosystems today, we have all the dots to be connected. How are we connecting those dots? The challenges what we face from the customers are not we are on the toes on day to day. Sorry, first of all, I'm not feeling well today. I just came from my lunch and I'm not well actually from last 1 week.
We're so glad you're not here talking to us.
Yeah, I'm so glad. So there are three challenges which I would like to bring. One is skill metrics, that what we are adopting in the technology front right now on the AI. Most of the teams need to be upskilled. The gaps are still at the very bottom layer. We are trying to fill the gaps. After filling the gaps, how are we solving the business challenges? Business challenges going to be on the toe, moving forward. I see a lot of challenges, and still I'm learning. I'm not telling that I have solved most of them. I'm still learning a lot from the business challenges. Example, one of all your mobiles in your hands, I'm heading that operations. I'm solving the AI challenges. I don't want to call the customer name, but your Airtel or whatever you call I'm solving all those problems. Very soon you'll be seeing some of those challenges getting fixed through AI, all the operational challenges. We have fixed 60% of the challenges on the mobile devices right now.
In an AI augmented workforce, right? What is the ideal mix that you're looking at today? How do humans and AI agents divide work intelligently? What are your thoughts on that?
Okay. Let me give a small example which I faced last week that might answer most of your question. So we started working with challenges, and we faced that, okay, there are 10 challenges, out of which 10 challenges are 10 different verticals, I call it. Those 10 verticals are maybe finance, accounts, other stuff, and operational challenges in terms of governance, which is the key pillar which we missed out, and we learned lessons from that. And the governance, policies, adherence to the policies, which we learned from the business and try to understand that, okay, without these policies we could not able to implement. The AI agentic cannot talk to me, or a human can't talk to the problems, what statements or whatnot. So there, out of 10, we divided all the 10 into different sectors and called that, okay, let's divide, make a policy. What are the policies? What are the enforcements that I'm trying to do? And then we started digging into that and solve step by step. It is not going to be easy challenge. After the 10, we landed up ending up solving problems for another 20, right? These are operational challenges. So other 20 also, we again go ahead and went forward and changed the policies. So the policy is a key pillar which we have to make sure, and entire organization level policies has to be very cleanly called out in the forums. And please go through the policy makers, define, derive, come back, give your feedbacks. Continuous feedback systems has to be enabled in the ecosystem so that we enable that feedback, take the policies, go to the right direction, build the right technology, involve the technology, make sure technology can evolve with the policies is what I am just learned the lessons from the live
So this
scenarios.
is an operational reality.
Yes.
Into the future, right? Um, how do you think what technological innovations will shape the future of shared services? With obviously AI and agentic AI out there, but from a technology overall perspective.
From technology point of view, if you see the last 3 or 4 years what we have evolved, I see that there's a huge last 50, let's go back to the 15 years back. We have done some automation, we have done so many integrated tools for many tool integrations, built the entire ecosystem, automation and all. But today, the agentic, what we are talking about, in the cloud, let me talk where I'm working on the cloud, right? So we have built some massive data processing in the cloud where you end up paying most of the customers, what we see, right? They're paying huge amount of dollars in terms of dollars in the cloud adoption models, which they have done 5, 6 years back. So now they're asking, why this I have to pay so much? Why can't we get down the cost optimization, adoption? So there are many tools which have evolved in all the clouds. I'm not talking about one specific cloud. I talk about AWS, if I talk about Azure, if I talk about GCP, there are many tools which have come up giving the architecture till the cost optimization where we can evolve and integrate it to our AI systems. That is where we are trying to build a solutions moving for the next generation. Maybe by 2027, we will be able to achieve that is what the target which I have planned and for the next generation.
One task you'd happily let AI agents take over forever. Think fast.
My tickets,
Okay. One misconception about AI you wish would disappear.
um, the, most of the processes,
Okay. One essential skill for the AI-driven workforce.
uh, automation.
Automation. Okay. Sunil.